Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Elite's opening lineup. We've got Franz Wagner, and it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Cavaliers, we've got LeBron James. And it's Robinson in at center, filling out the middle. And it's going to be the Elites off the tip. Granger passes to Young. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to McGrady. There's the triple. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
With some arc. And it's good on the lay-in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Young. And there's a pick. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And he dunks it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
There's Young with the three, and it's Young again missing. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. and he hasn't really had that.
Here's Billups. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Young. The three ball. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 6.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Pass to Martin. Robinson with a steal. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Scotty Barnes checked in for Richardson. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to McGrady. Here's Billups, guarded by Young. Here's McGrady. And the rebound goes to the Elites.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hits the trifecta.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Young with the double team. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. Martin with the bucket.
Look, you've got to foul him hard if you're going to keep Martin from scoring. He's too strong if you don't.
Shot from the top of the key. Young missing again. The ball's knocked loose. Wagner with a steal. Three-pointer. And Young the bucket on the assist by Wagner. 12 points for him.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one's good. Young.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about... The long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Elites making a change here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Elites.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Off target from three-point range. Cleveland trails by 4. Here's Thomas. Here he goes. Blocked.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Leonard with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Got it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Elites. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Take it away. McAdoo pass to Young. Robinson with a steal. Stolen by Young. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 20.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
They set a pick. And here's Thomas from the arc. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Elites. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, the Elites, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Elites. They've got Wagner, and it's Marbury in at the point. The Elites in the lead. Here's Granger. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
And here comes Cleveland. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Leonard with the ball. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward. Gets after it on defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
Pass to Granger. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Timeout. What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Cleveland calls timeout. And Cleveland making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and the Elites making a change here. The Elites on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Young misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
To the inside, Martin. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Walker with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Durant, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Puts it up off the inbound. Korver, that one's good. Korver's gotten his first points in this one.
Robinson's game is so refined. I mean, he just knows to move the ball when his shot isn't there. That's just good, smart basketball.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Love is checked in for the elites. And both free throws good for Young.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Cleveland trails by 7. The teardrop. Phillips' shot is off. Fast break. Here we go. Pulls up on the wing. And Young the bucket on the assist by Wagner. Young's got 24.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Pass to Martin. Now here's Durant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Young. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Billups. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Pass to Love. Durant against Wagner. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Marbury. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner, the pass to Shrimp. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Cleveland trails by 9. Down low. Here's James. Pass to Billups. To the paint. Korver, that one's good. Korver's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Cleveland has possession. They trail by 9. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Pass to Granger. Over James. Granger, no good. This James on the wing. Guarded by Richardson. James, right side. And the rebound goes to the elites. McAdoo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Granger. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Granger's got 10 points.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Pass to McGrady. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And here's Richardson. Here's Granger. And the 3 off target. Here's Billups. Here's McGrady. No good on the 3. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's the elites, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Trae Young. Allie.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Elites provided some information. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. He's not coming back for this game, and I'm told to expect he won't be back.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Tracy McGrady. James is out there with Martin. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the elites, Trae Young is out there with Quentin Richardson. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Young against Billups. Back to Martin. James looking around. It's hauled in by Richardson. Fast break, here we go. And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Billups against Young. Back to Robinson. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Young's shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. On the wing, James. Shoots over Wagner. Elites with the rebound. Young outside. Misses the 3. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
That one good for 2. Young's got 8 points.
That's just a case of really good anticipation from Wagner. Allowed him to swipe the ball and get the play started.
Here's James. Outside for Martin. Robinson against Robinson. 6 to shoot. McGrady left side. Over Richardson. Almost, but it rolls out. Wagner passes to Young. Harris setting the pick for Young. Over Billups. Young's shot is off.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Thomas checked in for the Cavaliers. Thomas, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. To the inside. McGrady kicks to LeBron. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen by Robinson. Pushing it up. Young with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Off the inbound, McGrady. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
There's the elites with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Leonard. Pass to McGrady. Outside Thomas, and here is James. Over Young, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
McGrady with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Shot from the wing, basket good. Young's got 16 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the elites.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Young for three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the elites. Then for the Cavaliers, Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for James. And it's Corver in for Tracy McGrady. The elites leading by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
For Cleveland, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
For the Cavaliers, Isaiah Thomas, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence, and I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
Here's Granger. Misses off the right iron. A 3 from Leonard. The shot misses. And so it's the elites in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what you guys have been watching so far from the elites, how would you grade it?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Danny Granger out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Love in at the center position. That's the group for the elites to start this second quarter. Cleveland trails by 9. Corver passes to Thomas. Back to Corver. Pass to Duncan. 16 feet away. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Chauncey Billups is checked in for Isaiah Thomas.
The lineup for the Cavaliers. Number 1, Chauncey Billups.
Outside, Martin. Pulls up from the corner. Duncan can't hit. The elites leading by 9. Granger outside. Off target with his 3. Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
3-pointer. Granger. It's good from long range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Billups. Hasn't made one yet. Granger outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Granger's got the lead up to 11 now for the elites.
Hey, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Cleveland. Durant comes in for Leonard. Robinson dishes to Billups. Drives to the hoop. Martin the pass to Robinson. Count it. And it's 7 points for Robinson.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
Granger right side. That one falls. Granger's got 7 points.
Arenas setting up teammates. What a great pass.
Cleveland trails by 11. Down low and stolen by Wagner. Granger against Durant, and Granger with the basket on the assist from Wagner.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And the Elites with some changes. Scotty Barnes comes in for Danny Granger. And Trae Young subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Korver, still without a basket. Pass to Robinson. Over Love. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Martin wide open. He fires. And again, it's Cleveland.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Young from outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Billups. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. It's Young on the wing. Fires the 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
LeBron against Barnes. And it's James missing. And it's the Elites ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Timing important when you're doing the alley-oop dunk now, and David Robinson, perfect in timing his leap.
Love outside. Pass to Wagner. Love with the screen for Young. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And stolen by Love. And here comes the break. From 15 feet away, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bucket is good. 13 points for Robinson.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Didn't think that was going to go in. And the Elites lead by 17.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Young. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Elites. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Back to the action in just a minute. after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got James. Tracy McGrady is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then it's Robinson, and it's Martin in at the 4 slot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Elites leading by 15. Granger outside. Dives for it. The Elite for the new 14. Goes back up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Granger's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Elites. Cleveland trails by 17. Now here's Billups. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's McGrady. Outside Martin. Back to McGrady. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Granger outside. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Robinson finds Martin. Over Schrempf. And he can't bank that one in. The Elites leading by 15. Three-pointer, Granger. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Launches it. They get the rebound. For the 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Granger's got 10 points here in the second half.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. A shot by McGrady, no good. The Elites with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Granger with the basket on the assist by Schrempf. Granger's got 22.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
Here's Granger. David Robinson making his last shot. Schrempf passes to Granger. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Martin with the bucket.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And Thomas, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Young's shot is off, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. This is his second trip to the line in this one. Jason Richardson, he's checked in for Richardson. Then for the Cavaliers, Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Robinson. Kawhi Leonard comes in for LeBron. And it's Corver in for Tracy McGrady. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Cleveland trails by 18. Here's Thomas. And the layup falls. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Outside, Martin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on David Robinson.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
Good on the second free throw. The Elites leading by 15. Young inside. He's covered by Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. The Elites able to keep the ball here. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Young, no good. Left side, Billups. And so it's the Elites. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Richardson out there with Trae Young. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Schrempf, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Outside, Robinson. Stolen by Robinson. Wagner outside. Young for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Duncan. Duncan. Great positioning on the putback.
Leaving no doubt, Duncan gets the rebound and powers that one home.
And Young, here we go. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Nobody near Leonard. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Young for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 40 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the Elites with some changes. McAdoo is checked in for Robinson, and it's Barnes in for Schrempf. Then for the Cavaliers, Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Duncan. James comes in for Leonard. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Kyle Korver. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. Now, coach challenged them. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. And stolen by McAdoo. Here's Young. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the elites.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Barnes screen on Billups. Young from outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From deep, Billups. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And it's Martin missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
James cooking from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Young against Billups. Releases. And there's another one for the elites.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The elites leading by 17.
So clever at creating contacts. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And that one falls for Young. Harris is checked in for the elites. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Poke loose. Here's Young. From past the arc. The elites with another miss. Cleveland trails by 19. Here's Billups. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Harris. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation. He's good to go.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. The elites making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you can't be overly aggressive when you're defending Thomas because he's very good at drawing fouls.
Robinson's checked in for McAdoo. And he sinks the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Wagner kicks to Barnes. Pass to Harris. Here is Robinson. Jokic defending. Harris against Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Harris's shot is off. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 18. Pulls it up over Barnes. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
You know, you look at Durant, I don't think he gets enough credit for his passing. He's excellent at getting the rock to his guys.
Harris. Wagner passes to Harris. Over Durant. A nice shot by Harris.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Thomas. And David Robinson pulls it down. Barnes down low. Thomas is there, and that one's good. Barnes.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's the Elites winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just losing for answers that they could never. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now a look at the Elite starting lineup. Robinson is out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Quentin Richardson, and it's Marbury in at the point guard. And for the Timberwolves, Tracy McGrady is out there with Nash. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Durant, and it's Garnett in at the 4. So the Elites will get the first possession. Here's Granger. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Stolen by Robinson, and they're moving it up. And here they go. Richardson dishes to Granger. Stolen by Durant. Here's McGrady to the paint. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Chalk up 2 there.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Granger misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Nash. He's tightly guarded. Garnett with a screen on Richardson. McGrady kicks to Garnett. Back to McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Garnett. And Garnett able to finish.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
From 8. That's good on the jump shot. Garnett's got 6.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Granger for the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knocked away. And Wagner has it in the corner. Takes a 3. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist from Wagner. And that's 10 points for Danny Granger.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's Nash missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now McGrady following the miss by Granger from deep. Here's Garnett. McGrady passes to Garnett. Back to McGrady. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. And Garnett with the slam.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
A nice shot by Granger.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Minnesota trails by 4. Some changes for Minnesota. Draymond Green comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Paul in for Nash. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Garnett kicks to KD. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time.
Oh, man, this guy. KD, rack up another one.
Marbury passes to Granger. Again, the miss by Granger. Inside, here's Paul. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Elite's leading. Fires from deep. The rebound by Garnett. And here are the Timberwolves. Pass to Paul. And here is McGrady. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Granger outside. Over Green. Granger can't get that one to fall. Granger's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Here's McGrady. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Granger, good. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Paul. He has yet to score. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Elites leading by 3. And it's Granger with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Minnesota with the ball. McGrady outside. The three ball. Rebounded by Granger. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Elite's on top. They're up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have been watching so far from the Elites, how would you grade it?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So on the floor for the Elites to start this second quarter. Harris is out there with McAdoo. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Marbury in at the point guard. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside. The Elites leading by 5. Left side Harris. Pass to Richardson. And Sabonis pulls it down. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA. Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Minnesota calls timeout. Nash is checked in for Pierce. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Elites. Nash against Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Elites.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Nash against Young. And it's Nash missing. The Elites leading by 7. Now here's Richardson. McAdoo, the pass to Richardson. The second chance effort. And McAdoo kicks to Ross. Hands it from downtown.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here are the Timberwolves, trailing by 10. Outside Pierce. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the lob for Harris. It's stolen by McGrady. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit it is 2 for 2.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Elites with a change here, too. Quentin Richardson's checked in for Richardson. Richardson for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Minnesota trails by 9. Pass to McGrady. To the middle. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
And KD, so nimble, just a difference maker inside the paint.
Here's Ross. Pass to Harris. Back to Ross. Inside. In the corner, it's Richardson. Traps in the tray. Richardson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Elites.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Young, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
1:35 left to play here in the half. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pierce is checked in for Minnesota. The Elites also making some changes out there. Robinson's checked in for McAdoo. Kevin Love comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Granger in for Terrence Ross. They double up Pierce to the inside. Here's Lopez. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Granger. And the slam dunk by Granger.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Garnett comes in for Pierce. Garnett against Robinson. Here's Durant. At the tip, it's hauled in by Richardson. The Elites leading by 14. 52 seconds left to play in the first half.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Granger from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Granger. Bangs home the trifecta. Granger's got 23 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
For Minnesota, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. First one falls for him.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for the Elites.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Krill's the three-pointer. Granger's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Elites. Arnett surveying the defense. McGrady outside. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound. And so it's the Elites feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from Danny Granger.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
They've got Domantas Sabonis. Ashes out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Garnett. And it's KD in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And he's good on the second. The Elites leading by 16. Here's Granger. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
The Timberwolves put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Here's Minnesota. Nash with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. The three. And that one is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the three off target. Minnesota trails by 15. Here's Garnett attacking, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
Granger misses. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Wagner's checked in for the Elites. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Make some noise, fans.
Timberwolves on offense. It's a 13-point game. Nash against Arenas. A nice shot by Nash. Nash has got 6.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Granger misses.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And the slam dunk by Granger.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Garnett. And Granger with the block. Good. Nice job down low. Granger's got 30 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Minnesota trails by 15. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. Garnett with it. Defended now by Wagner. Richardson against McGrady. Back to Garnett. Out to KD. Shot clock at 5. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. He's got 13.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
Richardson with the screen on Garnett. And that one's on target from the wing. 32 points for Danny Granger.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Nash outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, KD. For 3. Arenas with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he's good on the 3 ball. 35 points for Danny Granger.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
And Garnett misses. The Elites leading by 17. Here's Granger. And he makes good on the layup. Granger's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Minnesota calls timeout. One of the stories here, Danny Granger getting it done today.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Draymond Green is checked in for Garnett. Korver comes in for McGrady. And Paul subbed in for Steve Nash. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Here is Durant. 13 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Granger inside the line. And there's another one for the elites.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Paul for 3. Elites with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Granger. And Paul pulls it down. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Minnesota. Got that one up quick. KD's got 16.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Ross sets a screen for Granger. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota trails by 18 and stolen by Granger. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Nash is checked in for Durant and stolen by Richardson. Granger against Green. Granger misses. That's a 2 from Paul. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Got it up. And so it's the elites with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Love on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross, Danny Granger out there with Robinson. Then it's Richardson, and it's Marbury in at the 1 spot.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Nash. Pass to McGrady. Now Korver. He's guarded by Ross. Here's McGrady. No good from outside. The elites leading by 19 points. It's stolen by Green. McGrady with the ball.
Too much. Look at that. Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's Granger. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Granger's got 46 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Elites.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around it.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Elites with a change here, too. Love's checked in. Garnett dishes to Green. He takes it in, and it's Green with the jam.
Solid decision from Draymond there, seeing a lane and jumping on it in no time.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Sabonis, he's checked in for Green. And Durant subbed in for Kyle Korver.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's McGrady. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Elites leading by 22. Robinson passes to Love. Granger from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And here's KD for three. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 9 points here in the second half. Granger, good. And the Elites lead by 21.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Nash. Defense is right there. Back to McGrady. Nash outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Elites making a change here. Harris is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Marbury, defended by Nash. Here's Robinson. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Floats one, and the rejection by Love. Here's Marbury. No good with the triple. Ball's knocked loose. Richardson right side. Another miss by the Elites. Minnesota trails by 19. Here's McGrady. Oh. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Marbury's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Danny Granger, he's checked in for the Elites. Lopez, no luck. The Elites leading by 20. Here's Granger, and the layup's good off the glass. Granger's got 55.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Kyle Korver at the line is lights out. And if there's guys on the floor you don't want to foul, Kyle Korver would be the one.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lopez. Garnett comes in for Green. Kevin Durant's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Nash is subbed in for Chris Paul. The Elite's also making some changes out there. McAdoo, he's checked in for Robinson. Barnes comes in for Danny Granger. And Quentin Richardson has subbed in for Jason Richardson. Minnesota making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. Nash kicks to McGrady. Lays it up off the glass. And so here are the Elites. 22 is their biggest lead. That's to Marbury. From outside, off the mark. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 18.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
The first one falls. Durant hits them both. Pierce against Harris. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Number 23, Draymond.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Paul.
And just a smart play by Paul there, forcing his way to the line.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Paul. Good on both. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's McAdoo. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
And that one's good, Barnes.
The assist, Richardson.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. So it's the Elites winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now a look at the elite starting lineup. We've got McAdoo. Franz Wagner is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Richardson. And it's Marbury in at the 1 spot. We've got Thorpe. He's out there with Dominique Wilkins. And it's Unseld in at center. And it's the elites to start out. There's Wagner with the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Outside Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Nice shot by McAdoo.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
To the paint. Here's Unseld, and it's sent back by McAdoo. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now, here's Nash. He's covered closely. Now, here's Wilkins. They set the screen. Driving inside. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Marbury. And they get it back. Wagner against Wilkins. Second chance shot. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson, good.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Now here's Nash. T right on him. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Nash. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Robinson, that's good.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Robinson for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Robinson's got 5.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so that's the end of the first half. Elites lead by 6. And we'll be back with you right after this.
14.
One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Thorpe is out there with Wilkins. Then it's Nash, and it's Blackman in at the shooting guard position. To the right side. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Nash, no good. Wagner outside. 3-pointer. Wilkins gets the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They swipe it. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Granger with the bucket. Granger's got his first points of the game.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Just 2 seconds left to play here in the second half. Pass to Nash. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Elites with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. 43 seconds left here in the second half. Stolen by Robinson. And Wagner has it in the corner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here's Wilkins. And it's Wilkins finishing it off. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Robinson. Here's Marbury. The three sinks the three-pointer. Marbury's got the lead up to 13 now for the Elites.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The three from Iverson. There's the triple. Got it. So it's the Elites winning this one easily to come into an opponent's building and dominate the